Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So the crypto market has been taking a bit of a tumble as of late. The market cap right now at about 195.4 billion for the entire crypto space, in Bitcoin dominance still hovering around that 66% mark right now at 66.3. Guys, you can see here the prices. Although it seems as though we're in the green, we have been taking a bit of a tumble. And, this chart will show you essentially what I'm talking about. So, guys, this is Bitcoin on the daily. And you can see, right, we had a bit of we had a pretty good day yesterday in terms of a rebound day. We could see that volume has increased. Traders were buying up Bitcoin after it hit this psychological level going below $7,000. And the green candlestick, it's a long, taller green candlestick in comparison. A lot of volume. So that $7,000 level, I think, was a very good indicator for traders to say, hey, it's going under 7,000. I think now's the time for me to buy up some Bitcoin. And so earlier on, I made this level of support quite large because that's the thing with cryptocurrency. Since they're so volatile, you kind of have to extend your zones to be wider than in traditional finance. You know, when you're trading stocks, usually the volatility isn't so crazy, say for some examples, of course, but generally speaking, volatility not this crazy in the traditional stock market, but crypto can get wild. And Bitcoin, of course, bringing the whole market down with it. Guys, this is XRP. And the other day we were talking about that 19-cent XRP. Well, XRP yesterday went down to 0.20028 cents. That's right, 20 cents. Rebounded back up right now, trading at about 22.219. So we didn't actually catch XRP sub 20, but of course, going to keep our eye on this. We know 19 is a strong level of support, the one further down from the last level of support that we saw. So again, we'll keep our eye on that. And this from yesterday, Ripple invests the second round into MoneyGram. So $20 million into MoneyGram to accelerate on-demand liquidity. And so we know their original equity stake was the 50 million, and now they've added another 20. This funding will support MoneyGram's operations as the company continues to increase volume and use of on-demand liquidity. Ripple's product that leverages the digital asset XRP to send money globally instantly and reliably for fractions of a penny. And Alex Holmes always got something positive to say about the partnership, and he says that the success of this partnership was actually the main driver behind experimenting with Ripple's on-demand liquidity. Partnerships with companies like Ripple support innovation and allow us to invest and create better customer experiences. Okay, and isn't that what it's all about, right? When you're partnering with a company for innovation purposes, right, to make a better mousetrap in the industry that you're working in, isn't it nice to kind of have that comfort, to have a big company like Ripple behind you, supporting you along the way in order to make your business better? I anticipate furthering our growth, he says, into new corridors and exploring new products and services. So this could maybe be a new trajectory for MoneyGram, guys. You remember when Apple was languishing all throughout the 80s and the 90s, and it wasn't until 2004 that Apple really took off. I know if some of you guys are a little younger in the audience, you might not know this, but Apple has been around for a long time, and they were always second to Microsoft. Always Microsoft's little annoying brother in the corner saying, I can do things too, you know. And then there was that one fateful day that the iPod was announced, and sure enough, boom, just like that, the Apple brand took off and the stock soared. I wouldn't be surprised if that same kind of thing happens with MoneyGram right now. We know Western Digital. Western Union is number one for remittances, but I could realistically see MoneyGram catching up with them in the not too distant future. I saw this Ripple and TransferGo expanding their partnership. Remittances network looking to use XRP in new markets. So we know there is already a partnership with TransferGo, but TransferGo is looking to expand. So RippleNet is facilitating new relationships and helping us to expand to new geographies. We share a vision of a world where cross-border payments are frictionless and accessible. We're helping people save up to 90%, guys, 90% on traditional fees for cross-border transfers. That makes a real difference to their lives. Ripple recently listed TransferGo as one of the 6 companies that has implemented Ripple's XRP-based cross-border payment solution called ODL. And this is a perfect example of one of those small companies that can benefit from ODL because they don't have to hold money. They don't have to fund bank accounts around the world. Nostro Vostro, it's known as pre-funding. They are using that ODL to better access and more efficiently utilize their resources to still be able to do business, but clearly don't have to have all that money locked up. So great for TransferGo, looking to expand. And guys, this is a global economy. Expanding into new emerging markets is going to be something I think we're going to see a lot of in the next decade. Guys, I just want to quickly tell you guys this. Right now, there's a Black Friday sale site-wide for the Ledger. So if you guys don't have one yet, if you're still keeping your crypto on the exchange, I would suggest you probably take it off. It's site-wide. So you can get the Ledger Nano S. You can get the X if you want something a little more flashy. You can get the backup pack. I always think it's great to have two, just in case something happens to one of them. You can always resort to using your private keys and restoring them on a second. So guys, 30% off site-wide Ledger Nano. I got a link in the description. You can use it if you want. You do not have to use it if you don't want to. I saw this from Crypto Wolf, that's at XRP Crypto Wolf on Twitter. Bank of New York Mellon joined the Marco Polo Trade Finance Consortium. And yes, that uses R3's core to settler. So the $373 billion asset bank is evaluating Marco Polo's technology with the intention of onboarding clients if the network's capabilities fit clients' interests, said June Kim, global head of trade finance at BNY Mellon. Our hope is that business requirements for our clients will meet with what Marco Polo has to offer, and our intention is to move into live production ASAP. That's right, guys. As soon as possible. Kim wouldn't reveal how many corporate and bank clients are receiving trade services from the bank, but said that BNY Mellon works with 1,400 financial institutions total. This would be huge. Marco Polo clearly using blockchain R3's core to settler, which we all know settles using XRP. And guys, has the domino effect truly begun? Is this the first domino falling? Now, I saw this originally from Crypto-XRP on Twitter. He posted this, or rather he sent this to me in a DM. And over here in the right-hand side of the screen, you can see Anna Botten. She is the president of Santander Bank. Now, guys, if I translate this tweet, it says, Anna Botten, president of the Grupo Santander, fulfilled the commitment that this bank, as of tomorrow, get this, guys, will not charge commissions for remittances that migrants send to their families in Mexico. Do you know what that means? They are cutting out service fees altogether for people who want to send remittances to Mexico. Now, we know the Mexican corridor is a very, very important corridor. Lots of people from Mexico work abroad and send money back home. Mexico's one of them. The Philippines is another very, very important corridor because of this exact reason. The industry in these countries aren't as good as other countries, so their citizens tend to go and work in, Europe, North America, other places in Asia, and send money back home. And Santander has now said, you know what? I don't think we need to charge fees. We make so much money with other avenues. Let's just cut the fees altogether. Now, what is that going to do for Western Union? How is that going to affect other remittance services? Well, to me, it sounds like the domino effect is going to have an impact on the industry. And once more companies can get on, but I think, to be honest, this will almost try to get more companies to push their governments to start regulating cryptocurrency if they aren't already in their countries. Because how can they realistically compete then if that is the case, right? If crypto isn't regulated in your country and you can't use XRP, how can you compete with this? You can't. So here's another article to this effect. This from Reuters, not even a cryptocurrency related website. So Santander to stop charging commissions on remittances to Mexico. And so the Mexican president, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, said on Monday that Spanish bank Santander will stop charging commissions as of Tuesday on remittances sent by migrants to their relatives in Mexico. Total remittances to Mexico, mostly coming from US-based Mexican workers, amount to nearly $27 billion in January to September, according to central bank data. And boom goes the dynamite, folks. The first domino of many to fall in the relatively near future, I'm proposing. And guys, this on Twitter here from Where's Bob? That's at Bob in Deep XRP. Indeed, it does. A Google search of bridge currency. And guys, this just goes to show you XRP is going to be synonymous with this phrase, bridge currency. So it says a Google search of bridge currency results in many links and descriptions all surrounding Ripple and XRP. And at first I didn't believe it. Maybe there are other bridge currencies, but let's just check it out. If we put in bridge currency, these are the results we get. Moneyness, XRP, and Bitcoin bridge currencies. XRP being the first listed here, so people ask, is XRP a currency? What is XRP used for? What is XRP ledger? We have more down here regarding the Ripple CEO, Ripple payment, XRP. I didn't even type XRP or Ripple as a search term. Google's algorithm already knows that XRP is going to be the currency that bridges the world. We've been saying it here for months. Guys, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. And, despite the crypto market, and guys, I say this frequently because as the modern investor says, oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to talk about today. I didn't have the tab up, so I almost forgot about it. As the modern investor says, the crypto market is just stupid. Have you seen that video by the modern investor? Look it up. It's from a few days ago when the market was going down. It's literally an hour and 22 minutes long. I listened to it on the way to a meeting I had with my visual effects compositor for my short film. That's right. I know some of you guys have been asking about details on my movie. I'm rounding the final corner for that, guys, and then it's film festival submissions. I'll let you know if I'm traveling to your city. Maybe we can meet up, have a beer or something. But not to get off topic. So I was listening to his video, guys, an hour and 22 minutes long, to and from my appointments, and boy, does he have a lot of interesting things to say, essentially pointing to the fact that in traditional markets, we hear good news, there's a positive outlook, and stocks tend to react. The crypto market is the exact opposite, meaning that whales still have a huge foothold in this market. Guys, this is going to switch. The market can't stay down forever. This is a great time to accumulate cryptocurrency. By the way, that's not financial advice. That is just what I think is occurring. Whales are suppressing the market so that people with weak hands relinquish their Bitcoin, their Ethereum, their Litecoin, their XRP, their whatever they have, so that they can buy up all the cryptocurrencies and then push the market skyward. It's an unfortunate circumstance, but this is the world we live in, folks. Anyways, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.